Hey my friend, I hope you're well. On this episode of KevsToyFun, we're gonna box these amazing Avengers and SpiderMan Titan Hero Series figures, right? We have a superhero versus supervillain theme, right? We have Venom, SpiderMan, Ultron, Iron Man, Thanos, and Hulk. We're gonna box them, we're gonna play with them, and then we're gonna see which one are my personal favorites. So we're gonna miss it. Okay, less yapping, more happen. Let's start unboxing these amazing Marvel Avengers and SpiderMan Titan Hero Series figures. Whoopsh. KevsToyFun, toys rule! Okay guys, so for our first compare and contrast of supervillain versus superhero, we have Venom, Marvel Spider-Man Titan Hero Series Venom versus Marvel Spider-Man Far From Home Titan Hero Series Titan Hero Power Effects Spider-Man figure. Woof, that's a mouthful. So here's what they look like from the front, and here's what they look like from the back. Here's a close-up of the Venom back, which says Sinister Symbiote, right? And it says Venom. The Venom symbiote turns its human host into an evil enemy of Spider-Man, right? Very cool. And here's the back of the Marvel Spider-Man Far From Home one. Right, pretty cool. It's Far From Home's suit, which is pretty sweet, and it says web-slinging hero. One bite from a radioactive spider turns Peter Parker into Spider-Man, a web-slinging web-slinging superhero with amazing powers and wall-crawling abilities. Cool. Okay, let's unbox both these bad boys. Woohoo! Okay, guys, here's what they look like unboxed from the front. Here's what they look like from the back. And here's a close-up of Venom. Venom's awesome character, man. So cool. Right, he's got this big tongue. Right, but doesn't move, unfortunately. That kind of stinks. That should move around a little bit. Right, there's a awesome kind of Venom or black suit Spider-Man symbol, right? But now the Venom symbol, pretty cool. See, wrist turn. He looks like he can hold something. Arms don't move out like they do with the new versions, but he's got this nice claw here. Pretty cool. Arms spin around. Nice little detail. I mean, it's not bad, right? You can sit. Can't split, just moves back and forth like so. You can go backwards like that. No power effects port, but you do see the Spider-Man symbol on the back. Pretty cool. Overall, not a bad figure. Okay, let's take a look at the Spider-Man figure. Okay, so here's a Marvel Spider-Man Far From Home Power Effects Titan Hero Series figure. Right, head moves, pretty cool. Nice little detail in the sculpt, which is pretty cool. And the Spider-Man symbol right there. Pretty nice. I mean, I think they could have done a better job, right? Because the Avengers, they kind of have like more detail in here, but not so bad. It's okay. See, wrist spins, arms. See, arms go out like they don't do that on the Venom figure, right? And then in this one, he's got his toys rule or shooting his web, kind of right hand posture, right? And then here is power effects port here, and there's a power effects port on the top of his Spider-Man symbol, right? Which is pretty cool. See, legs, sit down, they can split, they can't go backwards like Venom, right? Now, the cool thing with him, obviously, he has sounds and phrases, so I grabbed this from my other Spider-Man Titan Hero Series Power Effects figure. This actually, you press this button and it shoots. Cool.
Spider senses are on fire.
Yes, so let's see what phrases this guy says. So you put this in like so, press the button.
Here comes Spider-Man. Web shooters engaged. This suit is amazing.
Let's try some on the back. See what it says.
Here comes Spider-Man.
Okay, so a couple of sounds and phrases, pretty cool. Overall, pretty awesome. I mean, not a bad figure, man. Right? Okay, so let's look at them both side to side. Let's take that off. So here they are side to side, right? Right? Pretty cool. And again, this is kind of like the old style of the Titan Hero series, and then this is the newer one. I know they keep regurgitating, like this is kind of like the same figure they've had, just in different packaging for Venom, whereas this is kind of like an upgrade because of the power effects port on both the back and the arm, but pretty sweet nonetheless. Right? Definitely, if you want to have a battle, you definitely need Venom. I think that what they need to do though is they need like almost like a Hulkbuster version of Venom, like a Thanos or Hulk version, because he's not this skinny, right? He's like Venom's very bulky, he's very big, he's very muscular. Now that would be awesome if they made like a $15 version of this Titan Hero series versus just a regular one. But anyway, so there you have, my friends. There is the Marvel Spider-Man Titan Hero Series Venom figure, and we have the Marvel Spider-Man Far From Home Power Effects Titan Hero Series Power Effects figure. Cool. Okay, let's do our next set. Okay, for our next set, we have the Marvel Avengers Titan Hero Series Ultron versus Marvel Avengers Titan Hero Series Iron Man figures. Here's what they look like from the front. Here's what they look like from the back. Here's a close-up of the back of the Ultron box, right? And he says, robot supervillain, right? Ultron, pretty cool. And it says, behind his red, rage-filled eyes, there is no mercy. He can control minds, and nothing will stop Ultron from controlling the world. Cool. Okay. So there's, and then here's Iron Man. Here's the back for Iron Man. Pretty cool. It says, Iron Man jets through the sky, ready to blast the bad guys. Cool. Okay, let's unbox these bad boys. Okay, here they are unboxed. Here's what they look like from the front. Here's what they look like from the back. And we'll start with a close-up of Ultron, which is pretty cool. He's a really cool figure, man. Right? I love, you know, the classic Ultron. He's like, I don't know if they're horns or whatever, but very cool. Red eyes, right? Got these kind of like red, I don't know, buttons on them or lights or whatnot. It'd be cool if they had like a Power Effects version of him with like he lights up and said phrases. That's what they need to do, man. That would be fantastic. Cool armor, cool sculpt. See, wrist move, hands move. Let's see, arms just kind of swivel around because it's like this is like the old school version. It came out a couple years ago, right? It's pretty awesome. There you go. It's got some feet. You can sit down, bend backwards, right? That's pretty much about it for this guy, right? But pretty cool figure nonetheless, man. Here's a look at this Iron Man figure. Now this is the non-Power Effects port version, which is, I don't know, but that's kind of cool. I kind of like it not having sound effects. Yeah, I don't mind it. Head moves, cool. There's the arc reactor. Kind of take a closer look at his armor, which is pretty sweet. Right. See, arms, wrists don't move. It's just one big mold. This one kind of bums me out because you should be able to kind of like twist his wrist a little bit, especially if he's going to be like shooting his like ion blast or whatever, right? So arms kind of just swivel. They don't move out like the newer versions, right? And then you can kind of look at his legs and his other armor, right? It sits. You can't do the split, or you can't do it backwards. So, you know, very limited there, but still a very cool, very nice figure, I have to say. Now, if we compare these guys together, right, kind of see they're, you know, again, they're non-Power Effects, so they don't have any of the Power Effects ports on them, but pretty cool, you know, as far as, you know, Titan Hero Series figures go, right? Because you got to, I mean, because I know, like, you can technically say Ultron's, you know, an enemy of all the Avengers, but he's definitely, you know, Tony Stark's creation, right? So definitely need him if you're gonna have, you need a bad guy. They had one version actually last year that came out at Kohl's. It was a limited. It was like one of those like 6-packs, and they had a different version, a much more shinier version of Ultron. So there's a couple different versions of them out there, just like there's different versions of Iron Man. Cool. Okay, so you have, my friends, there are the Marvel Avengers Titan Hero Series Ultron and Marvel Avengers Titan Hero Series Iron Man figures. Cool. Let's do our next one. Okay, guys, for our last set, we're gonna compare Marvel Avengers Titan Hero Series Titan Hero Power Effects Thanos versus Marvel Avengers Titan Hero Series Hulk figures. Here's what they look like from the front. Here's what they look like from the back. Here's a close-up of the back of Thanos, right? Thanos' box, Marvel Avengers. There he is, Thanos. The evil Thanos uses the power of the Infinity Stones to bring the universe to his version of order. Pretty cool, and you can see some of the other guys, right? This is from the Endgame series, right? You got War Machine, Hulk, Captain America, and Iron Man. Cool. Okay. Let's look at Hulk. Yeah, Marvel Avengers Hulk. There he is. Hulk is a mountain of sheer destructive force. Right? This is before it became Professor Hulk. Pretty cool. Okay, let's unbox these guys. Okay, here they are unboxed. Here's what they look like from the front, and here's what they look like from the back. Okay, we'll take a closer look at Thanos. Excuse me. Now he's awesome, right? I mean, this is the version with him with his armor on. Super cool from Endgame. Just mean looking, right? I mean, look at his armor, man. Super awesome. It would have been cool if they made a version where his armor came off and went on. I mean, that would be pretty sweet. But definitely nice sculpt. It's not just painted on, you know? I mean, it is a little bit, but they did a really nice job of level of detail. Here is a Power Effects port on top of the Infinity Gauntlet, where you can see all the stones in there, right? It's pretty cool. And then the other, let's see, this doesn't move at all. His hand, his wrist. This one moves a little bit. Cool. They should have, you know what they should have came with him, or should have came with him, is his big boomerang staff. That would have been awesome, right? Let's see. Arms kind of go out, which is cool. Kind of limited by the top of his armor, right? Pretty sweet. He's kind of got his armor right here, almost like a gladiator. There's his Power Effects port also on the back here, right? Cool detail on the legs. You can kind of sit. You can not really. And just kind of like move him just to kind of, oh, but he's got a split. You can do a split kind of, right? Which is kind of cool. Overall, very cool figure. All right, and then let's get SpiderMan's Power FX pack. Now, any of these guys will activate any of the Power FX ports. So if you get it from like Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, any of the Endgame versions or Infinity War versions will work. So let's see what Thanos has to say. He's only probably gonna have like four phrases and sounds. Let's see.
You can't stop me from collecting the Infinity Stones. My power cannot be matched by the likes of you. Your power is nothing compared to mine! You can't stop me from collecting the Infinity Stones.
Okay, and that's pretty much it for all he wrote for sounds and phrases. Unfortunately, if the Titan Hero Power FX series figures don't come with one of these packs, they only have like 2 phrases and 2 sounds, you know, for the most part. Let's see what he says in the back. Let's see.
My power cannot be matched by the likes of you.
Okay, cool. So overall, there you have it. Very cool figure, man. I mean, especially, you can't go wrong because he has the Infinity Gauntlet. Super, super sweet. Okay, let's take a look at the Hulk figure. Okay, so here's the Hulk figure, right? And again, this is a bare bones version. It's not as fancy as the Thanos version, even though they do make one for the Avengers Infinity War and Endgame with Titan Hero Power FX. But pretty cool nonetheless. So head moves, right? This is kind of like old school, right? He's all ripped. Right now, this is what I'm saying is they should make this version, like this big figure, like same thing with the size of it for like a Venom, right? Venom is not skinny, so right, that would be awesome. They made like a huge, humongous Venom version. Sweet, look at this man, he's ripped. Okay, so wrists, it's got like this claws and grab stuff. Right, arms is kind of This is old school, so it's not the ones that kind of come out. Right, this one he's gonna like smash. Cool, same kind of thing. Kind of does go. He kind of hits his legs a little bit. Legs kind of like with Thanos. They really don't move that much, you know, but not that bad. There's his big green feet, right? There's the back of him. Pretty cool overall, right? Oh, Hulk. Okay, and then we contrast the two. Let's see. So get these guys together. Now again, Thanos has an advantage because he's a newer version, right? So he has the Power FX port on the side of the arm and on the back, right? But nonetheless, man, right? It's almost like that, like the famous battle in Infinity War when they first meet, and then just kind of like, then he just body slams them, which is pretty sweet. So there you go, I have it, or there you have, my friends. There is the Marvel Avengers Titan Hero Series, Titan Hero Power FX Thanos versus Marvel Avengers Titan Hero Series Hulk. Cool. Oh. Okay, guys, so here's all 6 of them lined up next to each other. Pretty sweet. And here we go. Here's Venom and Spider-Man. Then we have Ultron and Iron Man. And last but not least, we have Thanos and Hulk. Now, if I had to choose my favorite out of each of the superhero versus supervillains, I would say probably I would have to pick Spider-Man because I need a bigger version of Venom. I think it's a cool, you definitely need it, but I think they need to make this version, him, in this kind of like size. Ultron, Iron Man, I like both of them actually. I have to go with both of them. I like the old school Iron Man outfit or armor, and I do like Ultron. Thanos versus Hulk, it's not really a comparison. I have to go with Thanos because, I mean, he's just so cool looking, right? I mean, he's got the Infinity Gauntlet and everything. And I mean, the old school version of Hulk is cool. I like the newer version better. But, you know, what can you do? So there you go, have it, my friends. There are the compare and contrast between superheroes, supervillains of the Marvel Avengers Titan Hero series and the Marvel Spider-Man Titan Hero series figures. Cool. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.